What's good, everyone? It's Steve from Sneaker Tech Talk, back with another video today. And for today's video, we are going to do a comparison on all of the Air Jordan 1 High 85s that have released up until this point. I have the New Beginnings, the Varsity Reds, and then I do have the Neutral Grays and the Georgetowns here. And then releasing February 13th, we do have the black and white pair. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first pair that did come out in 2020 did come out in a pack. This is the white and red PE pair that came out in the New Beginnings pack with the white and red Airship. This pair here features a red outsole, a white midsole, and then that white and red paneling all throughout the upper. The leather on this pair is the same as all of the other ones. It's very thick, it's very firm, and it takes time to break in. At the top of the ankle collar, you do have that black Wings logo. More of the same on the medial side with the oversized swoosh. And this pair here has a white nylon tongue with the Nike Air at the top of the tongue in white and red. And then more or less all of the standard script that you get on the back of the tongue. This pair also has the sample tag on the inside. And then the size label here on this pair here does have the size 10.5, and it says 19-10-27 XC. And Michael Jordan did actually wear this colorway back in 84 or 85. It was a sample for him, and he did wear it on court. It was actually a player exclusive, so I was definitely happy to see this pair release in 2020. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this white and red PE from 1985. So next up, we do have the black Varsity Red pair here, otherwise known as the Photoshops. There was a picture of Michael Jordan wearing a Chicago or black and red, and someone did Photoshop it to look like this colorway here. And they did bring this to life in 2020. These also released on All-Star Weekend in 2020. You do have that red outsole with the white midsole, the black and red upper, and the Air Jordan Wings logo of the same on the medial side with that oversized swoosh. And on this pair, you do have that nylon tongue, all black with the Nike Air at the top in red with the red swoosh. And this pair here as well does have that sample tag on the inside. And then the size tag here, 10.5, 19-10-27 XC. This is definitely a clean colorway. I do have another pair of these that I have worn quite a bit, and they're breaking in nicely, but this material does take a lot of time to break in, so just give them some time. If you do pick up a high 85, it's not going to be as comfortable on foot as a high OG right off the bat, but over time they will get a lot nicer on foot. But let me know what you guys think of this colorway of the Air Jordan 1 High 85 in the black Varsity Red colorway. And this pair actually came with some dust bags. They were suede dust bags that came with this pair that were individually numbered. But those dust bags are suede and they bleed onto the shoes, so I would not put your shoes in those dust bags. I actually leave them out of the box because I'm not trying to have a black midsole on this pair. And I have seen some people's pairs, the suede bled onto the shoe. So be very careful with those bags within the box. If you do have them in there, I would probably take them out. But again, the Air Jordan 1 High 85 in the black Varsity Red colorway is definitely a welcome addition to the collection. And then in 2021, we did see the white and natural gray release. It's a pretty basic colorway. You do have that natural gray outsole and the natural gray swoosh. Wings logo here, and then some suede wrapping around the ankle collar, and a suede swoosh on the medial and lateral side. Again, very thick, very firm material that takes some time to break in. I was really happy to see these come back. I picked up 3 pairs personally, and I have absolutely beat my 1 pair into the ground. And then these do have a white tongue with that natural gray Nike Air logo and swoosh at the top. And then you also have that size tag label on the inside, 10.5, 20-08-09 XC. The sample tag is in this pair as well. And these guys do come with white laces and gray laces. And I forgot to mention the Varsity Reds come with red laces pre-laced and a black pair in a bag. And then the New Beginnings PE pair does come with red laces pre-laced at the bottom and white laces in the bag as well. Let me know what you guys think of this colorway here, the natural grays. I know they dubbed them as the neutral grays, but the OGs from back in the day were dubbed as natural grays. The gray was a bit darker as well, so on this pair here it's a little bit lighter, but nonetheless a very clean colorway and a welcome addition to the collection. And then in 2022 we did see the Air Jordan 1 High 85 in the Georgetown colorway here. These do have a navy blue outsole with that white midsole here, and the navy blue and gray upper with the gray wings logo that is debossed as well. And this was a pair that was a sample, and the sample did say Hoyas right here instead of Air Jordan with the wings logo. So there are some pictures of that OG pair from 30 some odd years ago floating around. So it's definitely nice to see some of these player exclusives or samples come to life here in 2022. And then the tongue on this pair here is kind of pre-aged. It's kind of like an off-white, and then at the top of the tongue you do have that navy blue Nike Air with the swoosh. And then in the inside you do have white script that does read 10.5, 20, 21, 08, 08 XC. And these also come with the sample tag on the inside. So definitely a clean colorway. I was pretty startled to see this colorway come to life of the Hoyas pair throughout the years, but nonetheless a great addition. They also come with gray laces and then navy blue laces within the left shoe as well. And then last but not least, this year in 2023, we will be seeing the white and black pair of the Air Jordan 1 High 85s released to the general public for a retail price of $200 USD. A black outsole, white midsole, that white and black upper. Again, very thick, very firm leather, takes some time to break in. The white wings logo, the nylon tongue with the swoosh at the top and Nike Air. And then you have your size tag right here, 10.5, 22, 08, 07 XC with that sample tag on the inside. So let me know what your guys' favorite pair is that has released thus far. Is it the white and black pair releasing this year? Is it the Georgetown pair from last year in 2022? Is it the natural or neutral grays that released in 2021? The black Varsity Red from 2020, or otherwise known as the Photoshops? Or is it the white and red PE pair from 1985 that MJ actually wore on court? So for me, I enjoy all of these pairs. I'm looking forward to seeing what they bring out next year. But if I had to pick only a couple, I would say definitely these two here, because they are some pairs that did release back in the day. And then this PE pair is very cool as well because it's a piece of history. MJ actually wore this pair. I'll see if I can throw a picture up of them on foot from back in the day. So it's a very clean pair, but I enjoy all of them. It kind of seems like Jordan Brand is releasing an OG pair one year, and then the next year something like a sample. Here you've got a couple samples from back in the day, this one being a Photoshop, but this one here, the Hoyas, were a sample. So it's interesting to see what they're going to do next year. I wouldn't be mad if they did release some of the metallic pairs, because there's so many metallic pairs that could release to the general public. You've got the white and orange, the maroons, the purples, the navy blues, the greens, the reds. So they're all beautiful pairs, and I'm hoping that we continue to see the Air Jordan 1 High 85s retro, because I absolutely love the overall build of this shoe. And if you don't know the way they differ from the High OGs, the outsole and the overall build of this shoe is a little bit narrower. The midsole has a bit of a different shape, and the overall kind of detailing is different as well on the High 85s versus the High OGs. The material is a lot thicker. In my opinion, it's a better cut, but it does take some time to break in. So you will have to give them some time to break in. You'll have to put some time within these shoes here. The tongue is a little bit taller as well, that OG nylon tongue. and then you have the size tag on the inside, which is another OG spec, something that they were in 1985. And then underneath the insole, you do have that cardboard strobel board, which is another feature from 1985, which does give the shoe some torsional rigidity. It's kind of the OG carbon fiber shank plate from 85. So definitely cool to see the brand kind of putting in the time and effort on the Air Jordan 1 High 85 series. So definitely looking forward to seeing what they do in the coming years. So that's going to do it for today's video on the Air Jordan 1 High 85 and why I like this series so much that Jordan Brand has been doing. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of the colorways that have released so far, and what are some of your favorite colorways that have released as well. I'm hoping that they release the metallic series with this build, and obviously the Chicagos and the black and reds, the Royals, you name it. I'm hoping they come out in the Air Jordan 1 High 85 build because I enjoy it so much. But as always, if you guys can like, comment, and subscribe, that helps the channel a ton. And check out my Instagram over at 23mj88, as it is an extension of my YouTube channel with all my pickups, basketball footage, and nostalgia as a whole. But again, thanks for watching today's video, and until next time, peace.